farther down the results, anybody surprise you, positively or negatively?
Um, Negatively, it's got to be the Pac-12.
The whole
Washington
conference.
women 15th, Stanford women 16th, Oregon women 18th. Now, mainly Stanford and Washington, but ultimately mainly Stanford. It just doesn't make any sense. Zofia Dudek, who has had great individual performances but didn't put together at NCAAs, was like a measly 38th. But then you look at these people like Christina Aragon is 127th, Audrey D'Adamio, who's been running well, 151st. And the more I think about it, they're all freshmen, right? And I feel like maybe we kind of over had over expected. What's the phrase
Overhyped?
I'm trying to say? Overhyped? Or maybe we overhyped the Stanford women. Now they didn't
Overestimated?
run without Julia. Overestimated, yeah, overestimated. Now they didn't run without Julia Haymack, but even if you throw her
Yeah.
in and say Julia wins, you only
Mhm.
chop off 100
Right.
points, so it doesn't really mean much. But yeah, I
The
was really
the
surprised
an
with Stanford, and same thing with Washington. They have great women who have done great things on the track and even on cross country course, but for some reason in this race, they were not anywhere near the top of the list.
I know there's a lot of freshmen this year because of the extended eligibility, but how many people put teams out that look like this? Freshman, 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 senior, freshman, freshman, sophomore on the line. There can't be that many teams that are that freshman heavy. And again, we Haymack or some other experienced hands might come in later on in the season, but that's an awful lot of freshmen you're relying on, even if they did run in the 2021 winter cross country season. It's a lot of young athletes.
There's one team out there that has a connection to Stanford that is doing that right now, and it's the North Carolina women. They
Yeah.
have all freshmen and one senior. They actually ran well. We'll talk about them when we get to the pre-net meet. But yeah, so yeah, Pac-12 was kind of just surprised about
Mhm.
the women not doing well there, and then the surprise good performance. Um, I mean, obviously McCabe, the West Virginia athlete, individual, ran very well. Minnesota kind of did what we thought. That's not too surprising. Oklahoma State, not too surprising. I guess Colorado State women finishing sixth.
Mhm.
You know, I the women haven't really been on the map for Colorado State. It's always been the men. So for the women to finish in the top 10 here, I think is pretty impressive because they're surrounded by the big star teams up front and behind the
Yeah.
team. They beat notable teams like Syracuse, Providence, Iowa State, Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Michigan State. So Colorado State, I'd say, is the kind of surprise underdog team that did well.
Mhm. All right. Should we go to pre-nats then?